Not all thefts are actually that obvious. Target is now confirming holiday shoppers' worst nightmare. Debit card pins were indeed stolen in that massive security breach that started around Black Friday.
It's left millions of shoppers worried about the safety of their money. So, what can you do if you think your information was stolen at Target or anywhere else? Fraud specialist and attorney Daniel Stermer joins us with some information. He's from Miami with some advice now. Daniel, some people have already found fraudulent charges on their cards. I found one for a beverage company for about $5,000 on one of my cards. What should we do?
The first thing you should do is, one, be vigilant about checking your credit card. And if you see activity that you know is not yours, you should immediately contact your credit card company and ask that that card be canceled. Once you know there's something going on, you should take every precaution to stop that from happening, which would get that credit card company on the phone and stop that credit card from being used. The question becomes, if they use small activity, will you actually notice it, particularly during the holiday season? So some folks, when they get credit card numbers, use small purchases in the beginning, so it sort of blends in with a normal type of use from that card holder. The question is, as you just said, you had a $5,000 purchase. That might not be a normal purchase. So for you, you would recognize it, or today, your credit card company may recognize it and notify you about it. But today, knowing this is happening, people need to be vigilant, whether it's their Target card or whatever credit card they have, in checking their billing statement and their activity on a daily basis.
You know, clearly, one thing that I've been amazed about is that nobody has reissued any of these cards. It's really up to the individual card holder to do that. What if you do think that your card has been compromised in some way, but the charges haven't shown up? Is the best thing simply to cancel the card, ask for a new one, change the PIN?
That's the best way, because once, to try to figure out, and if you have a thought and let it continue to happen, those numbers are going to start to build. Target has said that they are going to protect everybody if their information was used and charges were made. But if you know something happened, you should get your processor on the phone and immediately cancel the card, or as you suggested, change the PIN on it. Target yesterday announced that the PINs were also compromised, but said that they believe that the PINs couldn't be unlocked, that they were encrypted. The problem is, in today's computer-savvy world, there are programs that can attempt to unlock them, and at some point, some may be compromised sooner than others. So the effort is, in an effort to get ahead of the curve, if you know you're at Target between those dates, you should seriously consider calling your company and either changing your PIN or canceling your card.
Yeah, it's pretty much common sense.
Yeah, quickly, I want to ask you about this UPS, FedEx issue. Some people got delivery confirmations, but they didn't actually get the delivery. What steps can they take?
Well, the steps you can take, one, is to get FedEx and UPS on the phone, because if you sign for your transaction, they have your image, and they should be able to provide that to you. As we know, the weather this year, right before the holidays, was bad, and the online shopping craze impacted it as well. But you should also attempt to get the merchant on the phone where you bought the product from and say to them you have a discrepancy with UPS. Sure, it might have ruined somebody's holiday and getting their gift on time, but if you paid for something, you want to receive it, and the issue is getting what you paid for. So really, you should get UPS, FedEx, or potentially the merchant you bought it from and say there's a discrepancy.
All right, Daniel Stermer, thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
To you too. All